We finally found one thing Zion Williamson couldn't omit. For 39 minutes and 49 seconds, 7'6" Tacko Fall Associate Degree Well tried too tall an obstacle for the simplest team in school basketball. If solely Fall had been allowed to play all 40. I couldn't sit up for the pairing between school basketball's best player and its tallest. Last month, I wrote concerning however I thought of Fall and Williamson the two most physically dominant players in school hoops. Fall affects games altogether the ways in which you'd expect. He blocks shots, he grabs boards, he dunks. Williamson affects games altogether the ways in which you'd ne'er expect. How will somebody that massive, that thick, jump thus high, run thus quick, and pass thus well? Each were fascinating to observe, so not like the other player that I couldn't quite fathom what would happen if the two found themselves on a similar floor. Would Williamson's new vigor permit him to leap past Fall? Or would Fall's unmatched height neutralize Williamson? Fall aforesaid before the sport that he'd keep Williamson from dunking. Williamson displayed poise nearly as spectacular as his vigor by questioning what Fall was purported to say. Both Fall and Williamson contend exceptionally, with Fall's presence nearly ruined Duke. The senior center shot 7 for 10 from the sector, with 7 dunks. He conjointly rebounded 2 of the 3 shots he incomprehensible, and scored once and was fouled once more. Thus there was very only one possession wherever he tried an attempt and didn't get any reward for it. Fall finishes his career shooting 74% from the ground, fully shattering associate degree NCAA record that has stood for nearly 40 years. But the most means Fall modified the sport was on defense. Normally, Duke could be a team that scores well within. On the year, they shot 57.9% within the arc, 4th best in Division I, and struggles massively from outside. They shot 30.7% from 3, 329th best in Division I. There are 353 groups. Fall blocked solely 3 shots, however he altered shots and made Duke to work abundant farther from the rim than they're generally comfy with. They shot simply 24-42 from 2. Just the 4th time this year the Blue Devils shot worse than 50% from within the arc with Williamson within the lineup. Primarily left Duke guard Tre Jones unguarded, and he responded by shooting a dismal 1 for 8 from 3. Meanwhile, UC's Aubrey Dawkins, the son of Coach Reb Dawkins, a former Duke player and assistant, had the sport of his life, hit 5 threes and finishing with 32 points, permitting UC to carry a lead within the game's final minutes. And generally, Tacko even blocked Zion. But Tacko couldn't neutralize the Wizard. Zion finished with 32 points, together with 3 3-pointers. And once UC diode by 3 with beneath 30 seconds to travel, the ball visited Zion and Zion couldn't be denied. The foul was the 5th on Tacko, and it absolutely was simply the 2nd time this season Fall fouled out. Williamson incomprehensible the free throw, but while not Fall within the game, Duke got the offensive board and scored to require a 1-point lead. And at the opposite finish of the ground, UC's 2 makes an attempt to win the sport, decorated invitingly on the rim and fell off. There's little question in my mind that if Tacko had gotten to play the ultimate 11 seconds of this game, things would have gone otherwise. He shoots his extendo arms out and grabs the incomprehensible basketball shot, preventing Duke from hit the game-winning putback. He plucks his teammates' misses off the rim and effortlessly dunks for the win. I'm glad this game was as good and strange because it was. I fell gaga with Fall this year. I used to be drawn to him due to his sheer size, however completed as UC battled to the tournament that he was over simply a basketball oddity. He was a legitimate force whose plain physical attributes created him a game changer. That's rare, even for terribly tall players. He has his limitations, however fought as onerous as he may over the course of 4 years to overcome them. On Sunday, he contended one among his best games on the most important stage of his career. He was a 7'6" wrench that just about ruined the tournament favorites. Tacko came up simply short, an uncommon result for him, but within the finish, Duke ne'er climbed Mount Tacko. They won the sport once he'd been disqualified. We are able to still tell the tale of the night, a large nearly screw-topped school basketball's best. Try other relevant tools.